What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I haven't done an ETF review in a while. You guys have really messaged me on Instagram and Twitter and a little bit on my new TikTok and as well as my YouTube channel. So I'm going to do a quick ETF review on why I'm buying more QYLD, why I have a certain percentage on it. I just did a quick dividend stock analysis yesterday on this stock, but we need to look what's inside of QYLD, and I'll explain to you why I buy certain ETFs for monthly dividends and why they're amazing monthly dividend stocks and why I'm long on them, and I'm long on QYLD. So we'll do a dividend stock analysis. I'll show you why it's a high yield dividend stock and why I like it and why it's in demand and it's time to capitalize. So we're going to look into the nitty and gritty, look into its portfolio, see why it's such a great monthly dividend stock or monthly dividend ETF and why I'm long on it. So let's check this out right now. QYLD is sitting at $22.65. Now, this is not an ETF that is going to beat the NASDAQ 100 or the S&P. This is a strict dividend income ETF. And you need to know what's the nitty and gritty about this ETF and why it's such a good ETF and why it could blow up in your face. So I'm going to show you some pros and cons of the NASDAQ 100 Covered Call ETF. I am long in it, and there is a risk in anything that you invest in. And again, this is for entertainment purposes, disclaimer in my description. So I'm just letting you know why I invest in the stock. I'm not a financial advisor, and do your own due diligence, but I absolutely love this monthly dividend stock, and I am long in it, and we're going to look into it. Let's check this out. So anytime I look at an ETF, I see how Morningstar basically ranks it, and it's a 4 out of 5 stars, so that's a pretty good one. And basically their goal is a Global X Nasdaq 100 Covered Call ETF follows a covered call or buy right strategy in which the fund buys the stocks in the NASDAQ 100 index and writes or sells the corresponding call options in the same index. So this is their objective. It seeks to provide investment results that correspond generally to the price and yield performance before fees and expenses of the NASDAQ 100 buy right V2 index. So high income potential, monthly distributions, efficient options execution. Distribution yield is right around 11.60%. The expense ratio is 0.60%, which is not bad. Distribution is monthly. And one thing that we need to look into is see where it says number of holdings. Okay. We need to see what's in this holdings, which make this a great monthly dividend stock, a monthly dividend ETF that is one to buy, and why I'm long in it. So this is what I do when I look into ETFs. First, I see how they're doing against Morningstar. Now, I need to understand what is my goal. Do I want income? Do I want to grow my net asset value? Is it Roth or traditional IRA? So right here, I like the 4-star, but it hasn't done well against the S&P. So I'm starting to realize this is an income ETF. Now, if I want a growth ETF, or something, I would go for Vanguard VOO or something like that, or VGT, or even VYM. You can even consider that a growth one where it increases its price per share. It's a good traditional or Roth IRA. This one, you can put it in a Roth or traditional IRA, but you have to realize that you're not going to increase in your net asset value with the share price. Share price is pretty much going to be stagnant. You're going to get about a decent range of dividends, which I will go over shortly. But we need to see what's inside of it with the number of holdings. So let's check that out. So here's their portfolio. So they have 11% of Apple, just about 10% of Microsoft, let's just say 7.9% of Amazon, 4.1% of Google, 4.09% of Facebook, 4.013% of Tesla, 3.84% of Google, GOOGL, Nvidia, PayPal, Adobe. So these are really good stocks. A lot of these I can't afford, like Apple and Microsoft right now. I don't have enough for all these shares, but these guys have them in there. So that makes them, I like with their dividends and stuff, because Apple and Microsoft increase their dividends over time. Amazon usually increases in price per share. Tesla is a little volatile. PayPal is one that is growing. Adobe's another one that's growing. Netflix, I mean, how many people have Netflix in their house? Pepsi, which is increasing its price per share and increasing its dividend, very good one. Texas Instruments, very good stock with semiconductors and such. So you're seeing this. And Moderna is jumping up. So I do think Moderna is maybe a little overvalued, but their vaccine has done phenomenal. I actually got the Moderna vaccine December 27th, the first one. And the second one, I end up getting it in January 20 something, 24th or so. But great vaccine. It shows the efficacy against some of these variants. So if you're vaccinated, you're in pretty good shape. So there's a demand for Moderna. Honeywell is another one, which is really big. Starbucks, that one increases in price per share and increases its dividend over time. So you're having a really good portfolio. What's inside of it? Gilead Sciences. You're having who else? Activision. So if I'm correct, Activision is like a big video game company which has done very well. So a lot of my Super Nintendo games I used to play back in the day was a lot of Activision. Here's just some of these. Just eBay. Now eBay is another one. eBay is the board of directors made a call and they said, guess what? We are now a dividend stock. We're going to distribute dividends. So they're increasing their dividends over time. Their price per share is going up. So there's a lot of potential with this stock. But what I really love about it is its dividend history, which we'll jump to. Right here, it's sitting at $22.65, dividend yield of 11.82, annualized dividend of $2.67. So this is what I like about these is consistency. So let's think about it. It's $22.65. It's 22 cents, 19 cents, 22 cents. So you're getting a little bit of consistency. Let's just say worst case scenario, 14 cents to we'll say 22 just to be safe. So you're getting a pretty consistent basis, and this is why a lot of dividend investors love this covered call ETF. I myself, I mean, covered calls are a big risk, so I kind of back off from that. I know you can make a lot of money. I know a lot of people who make a lot of money with covered call options, but you know, sometimes I don't have the money or to take the risk. So I just throw it in QYLD where I know I'm going to get a pretty good bang for my buck, 10, 11% dividend yield. And, you know, it's pretty well managed and very good companies. So you're almost like saying to yourself, you know, imagine getting 23 cents, which is awesome. But I'll just say within the 20-cent range, 20, 21, 22, usually that's what you get. And, you know, with this monthly dividend ETF, you have an opportunity, especially with XYLD and RYLD, to generate a lot of income. And this is a good one to treat as a retirement pension. My employer is pretty much, you know, with raises and stuff. I'm not getting, you know, huge raises, but my dividend stocks will do that. And I have these guys in my M1 Finance dividend portfolio for a reason, because I want consistent cash flow, and I want these guys to buy my quarterly dividend stocks, which will buy more of these stocks, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So that's what excites me about QYLD and why I'm long in QYLD. So if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button, and in the comment section, I have some books from some of my buddies. Too Much Money, if you're interested in looking at 401ks, a book on 401ks, I have it in my description. And my investor of the week is Matthew Ramey, which I have in the comment section. So if you're interested in buying one of his books, he has phenomenal reviews. I use my dividend investing strategy based off of Matthew Ramey. So you guys have a safe Sunday. Let me know what you think of QYLD. I'm pretty much explaining to you why I'm buying QYLD what I like about QYLD, and doing a short review on QYLD and why it's in my dividend portfolio. You guys take care and have a good one.